This podcast was brought to you by Dare Media Group, daring Australian radio entertainment. Find out more at daremediagroup.com.au.
Thanks for listening and for downloading the AM Mayhem podcast. This episode may include content that may not be suitable for all listeners. Full content warnings are available at daremediagroup.com.au. Now, let's get into it.
Wake up, breakfast.
Please do not turn off your radio, but turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go.
Wake up, world. It's time for the best of AM Mayhem. That's right. We've taken the funniest, wildest, and most questionable moments from your favourite morning chaos and packed them all into one show. It's like breakfast without the calories, or the manners. Broadcasting proudly on Radio X Country, Dare Talk Radio, and Yergz Radio. 4 stations crazy enough to let this circus happen. So buckle up, grab your coffee, and maybe hide the kids, because the best of AM Mayhem starts right now.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to AM Mayhem this morning. You're on air with Nathan, Kaite, and Scotty. We've got a zero in, actually, on the news. That was intense.
It was intense.
But
it was intense reading.
Yeah. Well, we could see. We could all see. And then Nathan looked at me and went and gave me gestures about the Bob Catter thing. So let's zoom in on Bob Catter, shall we? Bob Catter has said some crazy things in his time.
In typical Bob Catter style, though.
He has, yes. So he said stuff like this before.
I mean, people are entitled to their sexual proclivities, I mean, let there be 1,000 blossoms bloom as far as I'm concerned, But I ain't spending any time on it because in the meantime, every 3 months, a person is torn to pieces by a crocodile in North Queensland.
He's so wild, isn't he? One minute he's talking about, let 1,000 blossoms bloom. And then completely switch to people getting eaten by crocodiles.
Here's another one.
In North Queensland.
In North Queensland,
of all places. But here's another one. Oh.
Christmas is not about market share for Woolworths and Coles. That's not what it's about. It's about little baby being born in a shed at the back of a pub with a couple of ringers hanging around. And this bloke said, look, I got this idea that, we shouldn't die.
So that's another one.
What?
There's one
what
more.
Did I just listen to?
Here's one more for you.
You've got Lebanese heritage yourself?
Oh, no, it's not that one.
No, not that one.
Don't keep interrupting me. You hear me? Don't keep interrupting me. I have a right to have a say. You don't know you don't.
Well, the National Party...
No. No, he spent his time attacking you, right? You spent your time attacking Woolworths and Coles. Why don't you spend a little bit of time attacking Woolworths and Coles instead of playing politics?
No, not you.
Instead of playing politics.
I've got a problem with the stuntman here.
Mate.
So that's another wild thing that Bob Catter has done.
The Catterism.
And I'm just going to read a sentence off of Bob Catter's Wikipedia page.
Okay, all right. Here we go.
Catter is of Lebanese descent. His paternal grandfather, Carl Robert Kittar, who was born in Bashari and immigrated to Australia with his parents in 1898. He was naturalised in 1907 after being previously refused naturalisation under the White Australia policy. So yes, Bob Catter, you are the descendant of an immigrant and you are advocating against yourself.
But I mean, aren't we all?
Oh, mate, don't say that.
Don't say
that. I punch blokes in the mouth.
And I like,
don't you dare.
I like how he specifies that, as I have a number of times before, punched blokes in the mouth, and then he makes sure to so he's like, I'm gonna punch blokes in the mouth.
So it's in the news. It's everywhere, right? The little line is used. But I want between us to come up with things that Bob Catter would respond to, right? So for example...
So, I mean, to me, I think about this, right? Because this is one of the great things about Australia, is that we are so good at taking the piss.
Yes.
And so one of the things that's been going around is, as you say, things that Bob Catter could be responding to.
That's right.
And one of the first things I think of is when you drive up to the Macca's drive-through and they say, sorry, the ice cream machine is broken.
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say that.
Right? Or, for example, why should you listen to AM Mayhem Breakfast? It's the worst breakfast show you've ever heard.
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth. Don't you dare say that.
Have you got one there, Nathan?
I dare say that. No, it honestly makes me think of work. Like, and I've griped about this before, but like when people just like provide zero information and expect me to know what to do with it.
Oh, mate, don't say that. That irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say that.
It's like, oh, I want to get my phone fixed. Okay, what kind of phone is it? An Apple.
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say that.
We could do a whole show like this. By the way, I would like to welcome Bob Catter personally to the show, because I'm assuming that Bob Catter's lines will come up every so often during AM Mayhem.
By the way, this is really important, I think, because I've just been like glancing Bob Catter's Wikipedia page while we've been doing this segment. Mm-hmm. As a university student, Bob Catter pelted the Beatles with rotten eggs during their 1964 tour of Australia.
Seems like the kind of thing he'd do.
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say that.
That's right. Don't say that.
Don't say that.
That was the highlight of my day. Followed, obviously, by, this still cracks me up to this day. And then we'll move into a song break, but this line right here.
I mean, people are entitled to their sexual proclivities. I mean, let there be 1,000 blossoms bloom as far as I'm concerned. But I ain't spending any time because in the meantime, every 3 months, a person is tortured.
I love
by a crocodile.
that we have a federal member of parliament who is this sort of character.
Do you guys know who Joe Bjelke-Peterson is?
I've heard of the name.
So he was the Premier of Queensland, right? Like the whole underbelly stuff that happened in Queensland many years ago. Bob Catter was part of the Nationals Party when Joe Bjelke-Peterson was in power. So there you go. That's how far he goes back.
He has been in politics for a while.
Anyway, let's get the giggles out and we'll go to a song break. We'll be right back. This is AM Mayhem. Good morning, everybody. While we take a short break, let me tell you about something that's making mornings on AM Mayhem even better. We're using something called Tone Tip audio QR codes, and they're popping up across all of our radio stations. When you see the Tone Tip logo or hear this sound, that's your cue to open the Tone Tip app. From there, you'll get instant access to extra information, links, podcast episodes, show notes, bonus content, and yes, sometimes even helpful ads and offers. Tone Tips are about enhancing your entire listening experience. No typing, no searching, just tap and go.
Download the Tone Tip app now on the Apple App Store or Google Play and get connected with the content you care about without typing a thing. Want more info? daremediagroup.com.au to see how we're using Tone Tips.
And here's the best part. Everything you access through the Tone Tip app is saved right inside the app, so you can easily revisit it anytime. Pretty cool, right?
Sometimes life gets tough, and we all need someone to lean on. That's what Scott and Jai, Mates Helping Mates, is all about. Honest conversations, real stories, and reminding you that you're never alone. Whether it's mental health, stress, or just the daily grind, Scott and Jai are here to listen and share. Like mates do. Join the conversation and find a place to talk, laugh, and support each other. Catch Scott and Jai, Mates Helping Mates, Tuesday to Friday, across Dare Media Group radio stations, including Radio X, Radio X Gold, Radio X Country, and Dare Talk Radio. Listen 4 a.m. Australian Western Standard Time, 6 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and 5:30 a.m. Australian Central Standard Time. Because sometimes all you need is a mate.
Got a podcast with purpose, a music show with attitude, or a talk show ready to shake things up?
Sport, news, good vibes, live streams, whatever you've got, we've got the platform.
Dare Media Group and Mastiff Media are calling creators from across Australia and beyond.
Join the home of daring Australian radio entertainment, Radio X Gold, 6RXM, Radio X Magic, and Radio X Country.
And over at Mastiff Media, it's time to run with the big dogs on Yergz Radio, Rainbow Radio, Right Talk Radio, Forward Talk, and Sports Talk.
Your content will be heard across Australia, and then we're sending it to the USA.
Got something to say? Say it with us.
We're looking for passionate creators and presenters ready to level up.
Send us an email, info@daremediagroup.com.au.
That's info@daremediagroup.com.au, and we'll take it from there.
Dare Media Group and Mastiff Media. Your voice, your way. Heard across Australia and the USA.
Hey gang, it's Yergz, host of Up the Middle. With my university degrees in history and political science, and 21 years as a special agent in U.S. Secret Service, I've lived what others can only talk about. Join me 5 times a week, beginning Monday at 11 p.m. Australian Western Standard Time, or Tuesday 1 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, on Radio X, Radio X Country, and Radio Live. Up the Middle. Politics for the rest of us.
While the other stations take a song break, we're keeping the conversation rolling. This is AM Mayhem, part of a global lineup of shows and stations created to inform, inspire, and connect. It all started in Rockhampton with Radio X, when Dare Media Group saw that rock stations were letting listeners down. They weren't playing real rock, and they weren't saying anything that mattered. So Radio X became your ultimate rock destination. Since then, Dare Media Group has expanded across Australia with Radio X Gold, the greatest hits of all time, Radio X Country, all legends, all country, 6RXM Radio X Magic, your feel-good favourites, and Dare Talk Radio for real stories and bold conversations. Across the globe, Mastiff Media in the USA brought its own powerhouse lineup to the mix, starting with Yergz Radio, founded by Ross Yergz Yerga in August 2023. Built around the hit podcast Up the Middle, Yergz Radio lives by the motto, positive talk in a negative world. But that's just the beginning. Mastiff Media have expanded and bring you Rainbow Radio, celebrating the LGBTQ+ community with pride and purpose. Forward Radio, progressive voices pushing for a better future. Right Talk Radio, conservative talk in their right mind. Mastiff Sports, where passion meets play. Now, Dare Media Group and Mastiff Media have come together to bring you shows like Scott and Jai, Mates Helping Mates, Kaite and Jamie, Life Unfiltered, Up the Middle, Sport Cats Daily Gazette, Mastiff Media Magazine, and of course, AM Mayhem.
You're listening to Dare Talk Radio, where real stories, bold conversations, and unfiltered voices take the spotlight. This isn't just radio. It's a platform for people who have something to say and want to make a difference. Here's what's happening on Dare Talk Radio. Scott and Jai, Mates Helping Mates. It's a show born from tragedy after a friend was lost to suicide. Now, Scott and Jai use the mic to support others, opening up honest conversations, offering a laugh, and helping listeners start their day on the right foot. Katie and Jamie, life unfiltered, raw, real, and full of heart. These two don't hold back. If it's worth talking about, they're talking about it. Behind the Riffs is hosted by Nathan, a deep dive into the stories behind the music. From the inspiration behind the riffs to the moments that shape the songs, Nathan gives rock a voice of its own. Up the Middle with Ross Yergz Radio. It's politics and current events without the shouting match. Ross is joined by guests and co-hosts for smart, balanced conversations that find the middle ground. Glenn Jackson brings you Sport Cat's Daily Gazette. It's your go-to for global and local news, weather, disaster coverage, and just the right dose of good news to keep things balanced. The Mixtape Radio Show hosted by Mark. Each week, Mark interviews a musician and asks them to build the ultimate imaginary mixtape. 6 tracks, 6 personal stories, from shower sing-alongs to hidden gems that deserve more love. It's all happening right here on Dare Talk Radio, a space for podcasters, streamers, and everyday people who want to make an impact. Times vary, so check your local guide and stream anytime. This is Dare Talk Radio, where your voice has power and your story matters. You're listening to Yergz Radio, where it's all about positive talk in a negative world. We're proud to bring you a lineup of shows that inform, inspire, and keep it real. Up the Middle with Ross Yergz Radio. Each episode, Yergz is joined by guests and co-hosts to break down politics and current events with viewpoints from both sides of the spectrum. No shouting matches, no bias, just honest conversation, aiming to take you up the middle. Then there's Sport Cat's Daily Gazette. Glenn Jackson tracks global and local news, weather updates, major disasters, and yes, even some feel-good stories to balance it all out. Outrage Overload is hosted by David Beckermeyer, a social scientist and investigator who's not just podcasting. He's on a mission to cool down the noise and bring some calm to the chaos. From Australia, we've got Mates Helping Mates. It's a morning show that was born from tragedy after a mate was lost to suicide. Now it's here to support you, to spark conversations that matter, and to help everyone start their day on the right foot. There's also the Be Inspired podcast, hosted by retired English teacher Jane Stahl out of Boyertown, Pennsylvania. Jane talks with ordinary people doing extraordinary things, stories that really lift you up. For small business owners, there's the Coyote Small Business podcast with Thomas Wu from Coyote Marketing, offering advice, insight, and real talk for growing your brand. And don't miss Mastiff Media Magazine, our long-form news show packed with segments like Daily Crypto News, giving you the latest in the fast-moving world of cryptocurrency, and The Randy Report, a top-rated podcast bringing you the week's biggest LGBT news and culture stories. It's all happening right here on Yergz Radio, where every voice has a place and every conversation has purpose. Times vary, so check your local schedule and stream anytime. This is Yergz Radio, positive talk in a negative world.
Not your average morning show. This is AM Mayhem, where the conversation doesn't hold back. Heard across Dare Talk Radio and Yergz Radio. Get in, buckle up. Welcome to the Mayhem.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to AM Mayhem this morning. Today is National Wiggle Your Toes Day. Trade your cramping, stuffy trainers and dress shoes for sandals, or walk bare feet in the sand or grass to give your toes some well-deserved wiggle room.
Do you know what? There's nothing I love more than walking barefoot.
Yes, we know, including in the
I'm sure there are things that you like more.
I mean, there probably is, to be fair. But
there's caramel chocolate ice cream in the freezer. Had a big chunk taken out of it. Hello.
But there's something about it. I love walking barefoot places, feeling the earth underneath my feet.
You know what we call that in Australia? We call those people bogans.
Well, that's okay. I'm happy to accept that title.
All right, let's get into Katie's Corner.
She's got opinions, hot takes, and absolutely no time for nonsense. Welcome to Kaite's Corner, where chaos meets common sense and Kaite tells it like it is.
I must say, have you noticed something about this morning?
What?
How smooth the transitions are today.
I know, you're doing well there, big
good.
guy.
Anyway. I love the subtle in the corner. Anyway, Kaite's Corner, take it away. Can't call you big fella, but yeah.
So, this morning I wanted to bring up something that, one, I wanted to make light of it, but two, on a slightly more serious note as well. And I wanted to talk about, like, burnout.
As in, like... or no, not like old mate just did before. Okay,
no,
sorry,
your car noises were excellent, though. Good, on point.
Oh, there you go.
No, burnout as in, like, you know, burning the candle at both ends and just being so exhausted that everything, even the most minor things, feels like a chore.
Amen, sister. Amen. I know exactly how you feel.
Right?
Nathan's in the same corner, I'm sure. I can't see his face, but yes.
Yes, I'm in the same corner, the one where I want to go to sleep all the time.
I just want to go to sleep all the time. And that's what actually...
it's the nap corner. That's the corner I'm in.
Yeah.
Then that's sort of what made me want to talk about this a little bit more, because we've been talking about it more lately. And I know me personally, like, I feel flat, I think, sometimes. Being flat is like my first warning of, like, ugh, you're getting a bit tired there, lady. And for me, I know where I need to recognize the signs and go like, oh, I just need to, like, mentally zone. It's because it's not even always a physical tired, is it? It's a mental tired.
Yeah, that's it.
And I need to just go
it's
and,
like, you can't. It's like you can't think as quickly as you need to do things.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. It absolutely is. You can't think as quickly. You can't think on your feet. You can't recall things that you should normally be able to recall. And it's quite a pain in the ass. And I think, like, for me, to resolve that, I just need to go and, like, doom scroll and not even pay attention to what I'm scrolling. Literally just mind-numbing bullshit.
You're the second person that's brought up doom scrolling in the last month. Can you explain to me what doom scrolling is?
Doom scrolling is basically, you know, a platform of your choice: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it happens to be, Instagram, whatever, doesn't matter, dealer's choice. But essentially, you're not even necessarily paying attention to what you're doing.
Yep.
You're just scrolling.
Okay.
It's mind-numbing.
Yeah, it's like...
It's the equivalent, it's the modern-day equivalent of being a couch potato.
Right. Okay. Makes more sense.
Yeah, it's like... It's also known as a dopamine loop. So it's like you're basically, you feel like crap and you start, like, browsing, you know, YouTube shorts or something, and you don't have enough motivation to go and do something.
Yep.
But you just keep doing this because if you stopped, you would feel like crap again.
Yeah.
Doom scrolling.
I'm so sorry. I really need to have a drink, and my water bottle is the noisiest
It's
water
being
bottle on the
so
planet.
noisy. You have the world's noisiest water bottle. You reckon I'm a noisy drinker? Listen to it. We can all hear you drink. Did you enjoy that?
I certainly did.
You
I
had
loved
to do
it.
that mid-segment?
Sorry, pardon me. Excuse me. No, we have song breaks and everything for this.
I know.
Anyway.
Terrible. So unprofessional.
Nature calls, you know. That's just how it goes. Yes, sorry. Continue.
But yeah, so, like, that for me, that's what I do. And I know that's not a super healthy coping mechanism, but otherwise I find if I don't find a way to switch off when I can feel myself getting, like, mentally tired, I start to get snappy. And then when I start to get snappy, I start to get angry, and then I'm just, like, I'm shitty with the world. And then I'm just in a bad mood, and I don't even really have a reason to be in a bad mood. I'm just in one. So I want to know, like, I'm going to put it to you boys, what is your, like, one, can you spot the signs within yourself? And two, what do you do to resolve it?
Well, you go first, big fella.
it's a lot of different things for me. I think based on the context, I usually just like I recognize when for me, especially because I'm a technician and I do so much stuff with my hands, like the big warning sign for me is like I'll just totally mess up something I've done a million times.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And just like not in a like normal way.
Not in like an oopsie way, as in like a why did I do this?
Kind of like
Yes.
I send you a text and it goes blue and you don't have an iPhone. Sort of way. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
I feel like that's
No,
more of an oopsie.
Oh, okay.
well, no, that's not an oopsie. That's Apple being annoying. I mean, like I'm a technician and I use my SIM card sometimes to like check if someone's internet is working.
Hey,
like,
look, good tradesman doesn't blame his tools.
I'm not blaming my tools. The SIM card, the SIM card does its job just fine. It's Apple I have a problem with.
People screaming at their podcast or their radio going, I know, Nathan, I know how you feel.
But do you have do you have this?
Oh yeah. And it's in a professional context, it's definitely just like making a mistake you would just never make.
Yeah.
And the other thing is like that this is how I know I'm burnt out. I go and I wind down and decompress after work. I boot up my PC here in the studio and I start up a game that I was really excited to play and have no idea what to do.
Yeah. When you're just
like,
mental done.
Yeah, because I play a lot of games that sort of expect you to make your own fun. Like games that are like Minecraft in that way, where you don't really have missions and objectives and quests. It's just like, here's this world, do what you want. And yeah. I'll like boot it up and look around for a little bit, and I'm like, shit, what do I want to do?
Then you're over here, you're just like, oh, Jesus, take the wheel, please.
Every time you say that line, I think, have you ever seen Johnny English? The movie Johnny English, and the fake Archbishop of Canterbury has like tattooed above his butt crack, and it says, "Be silent, Jesus is coming," or something like that. Something every time you say that, Jesus take the wheel. I think of the Archbishop of Canterbury's butt crack.
That's wild that your brain would go there.
Thought I would share that.
That's terrifying.
But what do you do to mitigate it?
What? Thinking of the butt crack? Or? Oh, no, not me.
Nathan. What do you do to mitigate the butt crack?
Hang on, we just got to take a very, very quick break, pull ourselves together and get off butt cracks, and we'll be right back. This is AM Mayhem. Morning, everyone. While we take a short break, let me tell you about something that's making mornings on AM Mayhem even better. We're using something called Tone Tip audio QR codes, and they're popping up across all of our radio stations. When you see the Tone Tip logo or hear this sound, that's your cue to open the Tone Tip app. From there, you'll get instant access to extra information, links, podcast episodes, show notes, bonus content, and yes, sometimes even helpful ads and offers. Tone Tips are about enhancing your entire listening experience. No typing, no searching, just tap and go.
Download the Tone Tip app now on the Apple App Store or Google Play and get connected with the content you care about without typing a thing. Want more info? daremediagroup.com.au to see how we're using Tone Tips.
And here's the best part. Everything you access through the Tone Tip app is saved right inside the app, so you can easily revisit it anytime. Pretty cool, right? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to AM Mayhem this morning. Nathan, I've got a bone to pick with a opposition radio station here in Perth. No names.
I heard about this one.
Yes, no names. So let me get some music ready for this. All right. So you know how every Thursday we play a little game here at AM Mayhem called Misheard Song Lyrics?
Yes.
And it's
the hot dogs will go on.
That's right. It is the funniest segment, I reckon, that we do on this show. And I love doing it every week. Now, Katie was driving somewhere. Actually, she was driving to a day job. Now, our show finishes at 8 o'clock Australian Western Standard Time, because we do breakfast to fit in for the rest of the country. But, of course, this particular station goes till 9 o'clock because they're in Perth. Now, as Katie was listening to them, because we often listen to the opposition and see what they're doing, as she was listening to the opposition, they were also doing misheard song lyrics. But there's a couple of stations out there that do misheard song lyrics. Like there's one in Melbourne that does it. There's one in Brisbane that does it. So it's not we all kind of steal the segment from each other, right?
All work is derivative.
That's right. But what I found really interesting on this particular station, and I'll give you a clue as to what station it was. Well, I'll tell you what their slogan is, but their slogan is different to the rest of Australia. All right, they call themselves Perth's Real Alternative. All right.
You can't do that.
Can't do that. You didn't quite hear what I said, did you?
Oh, no, it was clear as mud.
Clear as day. So, they did misheard song lyrics on their breakfast show yesterday. They did the exact same misheard song lyrics that we did last week. The exact same.
Look, good of them to finally catch up.
That's exactly what I thought.
Glad to know that. Glad to know that we're at least a week ahead of like national rock stations.
That's right. But could you? I don't know whether you would call this station a rock station. Like they advertise the fact that they're a rock station, right? But last time I checked,
these guys not being as much of a rock station as they purport to be is the reason Radio X exists in the first place.
That's exactly right. So I don't know. In one way, like I feel a little bit betrayed. I feel a little bit hurt. I feel like someone stole my good idea. Right? Is that kind of how you initially thought when we told you this?
Oh no, my instant reaction was that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
That's right.
If big companies are stealing our ideas, we must be doing something right.
Well, that's exactly that. That was kind of like the where I got to, right, was, man, if we we've only been doing AM Mayhem or our breakfast show for 4 weeks, 5 weeks now, and we've got quite a, we haven't got a large audience. We've got, I would say a smaller sort of audience. And our market is, across different brands and all that sort of stuff. But if it just tells me that they're obviously, the big boys are listening. It's like God is listening to us. And they're like, that's a great idea. I'll take that.
Yeah. Shout out to the marginally paid intern listening to us on that lunch break from that particular radio station.
You can contact us, info@daremedia.com.au. And like I said,
that's Dare Media Group.
Sorry, did I say daremedia.com.au? I meant to say daremediagroup.com.au. And look, I'm happy to give you give you some more ideas for your show. But I love it. I just think it was hilarious. But what made it even worse, like I said, I can understand if they did misheard song lyrics and they did different songs, right? I get that. But the fact that they did the exact songs that we did last Thursday, I was like, that is an exact clock. That cannot be a coincidence, right? It can't. It can't be a coincidence. I love it. Hey, moving right on from the competition, I've got some interesting news for you. Ready?
So you just.
Oh, we have Katie's returned back to the studio. She's coming in, sweeping in over the desk there. It's like I'm commentating on the Melbourne Cup here. Here we go. Oh, hello.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm back.
We were just talking about other radio stations stealing our ideas.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the news. Southern Queenslanders are being warned they could see snowfall this weekend as an early burst of the Eka westerlies brings wintry conditions to the Sunshine State's southeast. Can you believe that? It's actually going to snow in Queensland.
Yeah, no, I'm not inclined to believe that.
Forecast models indicate that Saturday morning is shaping up to be most likely snow time. Could fall down to elevations of 1,200 metres. Sky News meteorologist Rob Sharp says the chance of snow will largely depend on the position of an approaching low-pressure system. Boring. There is definitely a potential for snow in southern Queensland this weekend, he said. It's going to be a little bit touch and go, but it definitely cannot be ruled out.
Imagine that, snow in Queensland.
Snow in Queensland. I know. It would never snow where you are, right? Ever.
It's too tropical.
No.
Way too tropical.
It's like 20 degrees is cold for us.
Yeah, you guys are way too close to the equator.
So I had a quick look at the little map here where it's suggested that it's going to snow. So it says here, do you know where Stanthorpe is? Stanthorpe.
No.
I think Stanthorpe often snows.
Yeah. So it's going to snow, in that Stanthorpe, the Summit, what's that? The Tenterfield sort of area. So it's kind of like down towards the New South Wales, Queensland border a little bit there.
I think Mount Hotham's like white at the moment.
Yeah, okay. Right. Is that a mountain in Queensland, is it?
Mount Hotham, yeah. I don't know if it's Queensland or like just on New South Wales, but it's definitely in that area.
Yeah, there you go. So if you're interested in a bit of snow and you live in Queensland, Saturday is the day to go and check that out, especially if you're down in that area.
Do you know that there's some people from other countries that cannot believe that we get snow in Australia?
Oh, yeah. Well, you think about it. When on all the ads that they have for Australia, all you see is beaches and sunshine and deserts, and it's
I mean, that is us most of the year.
Hot as an ass crack, but
yeah, like they make it. Yeah, like I think the way like Australian tourism industry sells Australia to the US is like we're like Florida, but it's the whole country.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've also heard, that Australia is where the devil keeps his pets.
Hey, oh, jeez. I've never heard that one. But we've got to go to a break. We're going to go to a break. And when we come back from the break, I've got two, not one, but two airline stories for you. We'll be right back. This is AM Mayhem. Morning, everyone.
Don't blink. AM Mayhem returns in a hot second.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to AM Mayhem. This morning you're on air with Nathan, Kaite and Scotty. It is getting very chaotic here in the studio. There are some absolute shenanigans that are happening behind the scenes. Anyway, let's just get straight into it.
Just when you thought you knew it all, Nathan shows up with something that'll blow your mind. It's time for Did You Know with Nathan, the part of the show where random knowledge becomes strangely useful.
Just very quickly before you go into Did You Know with Nathan, do you know it's been 20 years since Hurricane Katrina hit the States?
Really?
Yeah. No.
There you go.
20 years.
Just says here on my screen.
Time is a thief, isn't it?
And it was at that very instant that I became old.
There you go.
Oh, there's the moment. Everyone's got a moment.
There you go. Well done.
Everyone's got a moment when you've realised you're old.
I'm going to fact check that while you do your facts. So take it away, big fella. What have we got on the cards today?
So I've been stuck on this. Just like all good fact segments, I've been stuck on this for days.
Yes.
So I heard about. I was reading this article about movies that had like a quote unquote cursed production timeline. So, like as an example, one of the movies they referenced was it was either it was The Omen.
The original or the new one?
The original.
Okay.
Where one of the like principal members of the cast died in a car accident 66.6 kilometers away from his destination.
No.
And working on the movie The Omen, I'm out at that point.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
When we're done.
And like
filming Wrapped.
And like during the filming of the movie The Passion of the Christ, like 4 people were struck by lightning.
Whoa.
Nah, see? Out.
Like would you not be like, okay, this movie is obviously not happening.
We need to stop.
There was it's like just sorry, this sidetrack about The Passion of the Christ. So after they filmed the Sermon on the Mount scene, Jim Caviezel, the guy who played Jesus, lightning struck right next to him.
Right.
Wouldn't that be like your instant like, okay, we are obviously not doing this movie.
We're pissing off some sort of entity here.
We're pissing off the real Jesus.
We're pissing off the real Jesus.
We are clearly not in God's favor here.
No, we need to stop.
That's right.
So anyways, possibly the most cursed movie ever was so cursed it was never made.
Okay, right. That's interesting. What movie was that going to be?
So this is a book published in 1963 called The Incomparable Atuk.
Okay.
So
I can see by the title why it wasn't made.
Oh, no. I'll explain why it wasn't made. Okay. So the plot of the movie is basically an Eskimo named Atuk moves to Toronto in Canada.
Right.
And the movie is sort of this the book, I should say, because it was never made into a movie. The book is this sort of satirical take on like in the first part how people treat like people from what they view as quote unquote lesser cultures. And then in the second part it explores the way this guy gets corrupted by, you know, the glitz and glamour of the big city.
Yeah, okay.
So in the mid 80s to early 90s, a film adaptation of this book was in the works. So the first person who was on, who was like slated to play the main character, was John Belushi.
Why does that name ring a bell?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
So that would be... So John Belushi is a comedian.
Yeah.
Well, was.
Oh.
Evidently dead now.
evidently dead now. So Belushi died of a drug-related death.
Yep.
Shortly after being
Cast?
slated to play the role of Atuk.
Wow. Okay.
And then the main character role went to Sam Kinison.
Okay. Never heard of
Another comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Also dead?
Sam Kinison also died.
Oh, before the filming started?
Yes.
Okay.
So he
creepy.
Yeah.
So Sam Kinison died in a car accident. Then the movie was handed off to John Candy, another comedian.
Okay.
John Candy died.
Oh, no.
I can see why this movie just ended up not being made.
So he apparently passed away in his sleep. Just his apparent cause of death was a heart attack related to his poor health at the time.
Okay. Right.
So then it was passed on to Chris Farley.
Another comedian?
Died.
Another one died.
Chris Farley, another famous American comedian.
And he passed away.
Yep. Overdose from a combination of cocaine and heroin.
Okay.
Jeez.
So far we've got death and 4 different types of deaths. Yep.
So then it was passed on to Phil Hartman, another American comedian, actor, and voice actor. You guys would know Phil Hartman from his iconic role as Troy McClure. You may remember me from such television shows as The Simpsons.
Ah, yes.
Right.
He obviously didn't die.
He played Lionel Hutz and Troy McClure on The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
Phil Hartman, dead. Murdered by his ex-wife.
That's not funny. But
Oh my God.
I can't believe that. It's like, right, carry on.
Was this,
Yeah.
please tell me that at this point they like, do you know what? We're just not going to make this movie.
Yep. So after Phil Hartman's death, this movie went into production hell and was never made.
Wow. All because the lead, every time they cast the lead, kept dying. Of all 5 different things.
Yeah, so John Belushi, Sam Kinison, John Candy, Chris Farley, and Phil Hartman. All pretty much iconic. No, all of them are iconic American comedians. All died shortly after being cast in the main role of this movie.
That's so scary.
That's some spooky shit right there. Oh, hope that's got you going. You know, actually, you know who would be interested in that story? Who's probably listening right now, actually. Sport Cat.
Yes.
Sport Cat.
Sport Cat.
Yeah.
Because para or normal guys.
Yeah, that's right. He'd
be
interested in that.
Do you know what? When you were talking about like this sort of thing, I thought you were going to go down. When you first brought it up, I thought you were perhaps referring to like the movie Rust. Do you remember this movie?
No.
It never ended up getting made.
I don't know that one.
So the movie Rust was a couple of years ago. Alec Baldwin ended up accidentally shooting one of his co-actors.
Oh yeah, we do know all about that. Yeah.
And they stopped production. They never made it.
Yeah,
He went to court and everything
I
for
remember
murder
that
charges.
one.
Did they not end up releasing it?
No.
Not sure.
No, can you imagine?
He shot someone. He went to had to go to court for murder and everything. He was cleared, but
manslaughter. Yeah.
Yeah. But because he was apparently
manslaughter.
Manslaughter. Just horrified at what had happened because he didn't know the gun was live. He thought he was shooting blanks, as in all movies do.
Very, very similar thing with the movie The Crow.
Someone shot someone?
So the movie The Crow was the lead was played by Brandon Lee, son of Bruce Lee. And in a scene where a gun was meant to be loaded with blanks, it was actually loaded with real bullets, and the guy who shot him actually shot him, and he died.
Jesus. Just to backtrack there a little bit, the movie Rust was released on May 2nd, 2025.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's terrifying.
They actually released it this year. This was years ago this happened now.
Its budget was $8 million. It brought in over $26 million. It had its own sort of promotion, I guess, in a real sick, twisted way, right?
In a real sick, twisted way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in 2021, that's when the shooting happened. So there you go. That's crazy. We're going to take a very quick break. We'll be right back. This is AM Mayhem. Morning, everyone.
Stay tuned. AM Mayhem's Reloading the Chaos.
Good. Oh, yeah. No, we're on. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to AM Mayhem.
Boy, you weren't sure there, were you?
Oh, man. Buttons. So,
did you have to see the little lights start jumping on your mixer, and then you knew we were good?
Yeah, that's right. And make sure all the volumes are up and all that. I've got too many things going on behind here. But we moved the Perth studio around a little bit, right? So the TV's behind me now, and I've got extra screens in front of me, right? But what I've done is I've made a boo-boo. So to my left, I've got a keyboard. To the middle of me, there's a keyboard. To our right, there's a keyboard, right? But they all control different parts of the studio. And then what's really screwing with me is the two, is it mice or mouses? One's a wireless one that controls to make sure that everyone gets the show, right?
So originally, when the computer mouse was first invented, it was proposed that the plural should be mouses to differentiate from the mice, the plural of the animal.
Yes.
Yeah, mice. Imagine if it was called mouses. There's a whole thing on this. You and I were discussing this the other day. The names of plurals.
The plural of houses. The plural of houses, not heis.
Oh my god! You guys have off-air chatters.
It's like one. What is it? One is a goose and two are called geese, but the plural of moose is never called meese.
It's mooses.
It sounds really funny.
Was there one that we were talking about was along the lines of octopi, but I can't remember what you'd said.
Octopi?
No. So if it's octopus, octopi is multiple octopuses. Octopuses. Multiple octopus, octopi. Multiple platypus, platypi.
Yes.
Wouldn't multiple walruses be walrus?
Yes.
All I have in my head after you said that is octopussy. That's all I can hear.
Oh. You're impossible. Like I can't say anything that's even might even slightly sound like a double entendre. You just fucking lose it.
I'll give you that one F word. That's so funny.
You with your double entendres, absolutely insane. What was that term that we coined for Scotty? Oh, what was it?
Using all these big words.
Audio dyslexia.
Audio dyslexia. Oh my god. You lie. Anyway.
Loading.
It's time for a mid-show meeting, you lot.
Mid-show meeting?
Yeah.
This meeting
What's
is
the
called
topic?
to order. Yeah, what's the topic? What's on the agenda?
Well, okay.
You've sprung this upon us.
I've got a couple of ideas for the show. And look, I'm getting the listeners involved because, it's not just our show, it's their show as well. And now that we have Yergz Radio on board, we can get input from them as well. Side note, we have a Facebook, by the way. We have a Facebook page. Go to whichever station you're listening on. right? It'll be on that. Just have a look at the post there.
Just jump on Facebook,
There you
AM
go.
Mayhem.
AM Mayhem. I found it quite easy. Okay, anyway. You're staring at me like I'm going rambling.
You are.
So-
What's the point of your meeting?
No, I'm staring at you like that music is driving me insane.
Yes, the music is insane. I can't deal.
It's when you're in an elevator. It literally says here on my screen, elevator music.
Anyway, what
Anyway, the
was the
mid-show
point of
meeting.
your
It would annoy
meeting?
me so much if my headphones were plugged in right now. No, I'm joking.
So mid-show meeting, I've got a couple of ideas for the show, and I thought I'd get the listeners on board too. You know how we do misheard song lyrics, and sometimes we do jobs that would have funny names. Like a carpet cleaner's name is Matt, for example, or what was the one you gave me the other day? You gave me one the other day that I thought was pretty funny. I just can't remember what it was. Or Mr. Lester, you know what I mean? Or Mr. Hunt.
Oh,
yeah.
no, there was a gynecologist I showed you the other day.
Oh no, I missed. Oh yes,
Oh, I can't think of it now.
I'm.
Anyway.
Yeah, no.
Or Seymour Butts, they're all quite funny. They're all quite funny names. Anyway, I thought of a great segment, and I can bring it to you tomorrow if you like it, right? It's called Songs That Should Be Sent to HR.
See,
Oh,
you brought this to me a couple of nights ago.
I did.
And you're like, what do you think of this idea? And then you showed me, one of the songs. And I was like, okay, I get it. It's just not very funny.
So the example I used, right, songs that should be sent to HR, was the song Dragon, right? The Dragon song. And what was it called?
I don't remember.
It's one of not...
It was a slow song. I remember that.
It's not Take Me to the April Sun in Cuba. I'm trying to find it now. I was playing it for...
It's a fairly popular song.
My child was... this song. So I'm using an iPhone because I haven't got the... Are you old enough?
Oh, that's what it was.
Right? So that's what I thought. I could bring the songs to the audience and where they can decide, or you guys can decide on their behalf, whether they should be sent to HR or not.
I mean, like I said, I get what you were trying to do with the Are You Old Enough song, but I was kind of like, this is only funny to someone with audio dyslexia.
But wouldn't you find something like that funny?
I don't know, Scotty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let me put it together, and I'll bring it to you tomorrow morning. How's that? See what you think.
You have one opportunity.
We got one opportunity.
You have one chance.
Yes.
One chance. If we get some giggles, we might let it stay.
Okay. So just confirming in our mid-show meeting, our segments are...
Wait, just to clarify,
Yes.
you can't be the only one that laughs.
Okay, I have to make you laugh.
Yes.
Okay, cool. The other one, so the segment I did off the cuff last week, the can't segment.
You can't do that.
C-A-N-T. Did you like that when I canted somebody? You thought that was pretty good?
You can't somebody.
Yeah.
You can't do that. I rather like that segment. It reminds me of another radio host from yonks ago.
Yeah, I thought I'd revive it for AM Mayhem. You like that? Anyway, did you have any other... Well, we've got the listeners here tuned into us. They're all probably going, what the hell are they doing? But, it's a show for everybody. So we're just kidding. We've got, all these ideas and things. Anything you want to bring to the table? I've kind of sprung this on you halfway
I was just going to say, you haven't really given us a lot of prep time.
Yeah, this is it. We're on a breakfast show, Scotty. I didn't exactly bring my meeting notes.
Correct. Nathan just crawled his ass out of bed.
So what you're telling me is I just need a... Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Literally right after the show, I can just switch off the studio lights, move my mic over and go to sleep on this goddamn couch.
On the AM Mayhem casting couch. No, we can't call it that, can we? No, we have to come up with a different name.
No, we'll call it the broadcasting couch. It's always got to be the broadcasting couch.
Hey, we could get guests on the
broadcasting couch.
That's right. We could get guests out on the broadcasting couch, which means we would have to get a broadcasting couch for our Perth studio as well.
I agree. I have been asking to put a couch in this studio for like the last 2 years.
I just realised
since it was the last studio.
Since it was the last studio. Do you know what? I'm going to plug myself here for a quick sec.
While you do that,
g'day.
While you do that, I'll just get the tone tip app ready to go, right? There you go. Yep.
So, I'm on another show called Kaite and Jamie Life Unfiltered also across Darren Mastiff, actually. Darren Mastiff Media. And on this show, I have, in previous statements, in previous shows, made the statement of, I can't stand these chairs. I can't stand them.
These chairs?
These chairs? Bloody terrible.
They are Kmart chairs, and they are dime a dozen.
Oh, my, listen to it.
We're going to created an ad out of that little bit.
I did. I should try and find it. But I did promise Katie we'll get new chairs. Tax time's upon us. We will get new chairs. We do have to go to a break too, by the way. I'm so sorry to cut this conversation. This is AM Mayhem on Dare Media Group radio stations and Yergz Radio. Good morning, everyone.